Here we are at season 2 of the Rapid City Marshals Law. This is our show, our fan show covering the Rapid City Marshals. It is season 2, but it's back with a new flavor, so we'll call it season 1A because we coming at you. We bringing you all the news you need to follow and love the Rapid City Marshals. As you guys know, my name's Cedric Green. I'm coming from Shady Sports Network. We're bringing you everything you need to know sports related, mostly Arena Football League with this right here. Today, I'm bringing a very special guest. This is a very special episode because it's the first episode of season 1A, and we're introducing one of these amazing coaches from the Rapid City Marshals. So today, I'm bringing a guest. I'm going to call him Coach X-Man. He can go ahead and tell you what he wants you to call him. He said he put X-Men on the shelf, but I think it's always there. Like the Marines, once a Marine, always a Marine. So over here, we got my man, Coach X-Man. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself, and then we'll get right into it.
All right, how we doing, everybody? Coach X Patterson, Coach Pat. How we doing? Happy to be coach of the Marshals. Looking for big things. Looking to get into the community and do some good things in the community with the youth or whatever it takes for you guys to know that we're going to be a good organization this year and so far and further on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel good things with this. There was a move. But before we get into it, like I said, this season's going to be great, man. New flavor. We're doing it a little bit different, a little bit bigger this season. So we got some sponsors. And just to let you know, this episode is going to be brought to you by Hey, we'll jump right into it, Coach X-Man. Happy to have you on. Thanks for being on Shady Sports Network. Thanks for being on Marshals Law. I'm glad to have you as the first guest. I was talking to you backstage, and I mean, we already started clicking, so I feel like this is going to be a great episode, man. Yeah, man. So we'll just jump right into it, bro. And just so with the first question, I just want to ask you, you're talking about, your coaching stance and your come up. So I just want to know, what's your coaching philosophy? And how does that reflect in your approach to training and developing the team?
Just paying attention to detail, especially with this arena league. It's still football, don't get me wrong, but there's some rhyme and reason into what we're doing. So just making sure we pay attention to detail, being good in the community, make sure we're a stand-up organization. That's first and foremost. And, just being on time and making sure we're having good practices. That's what I look forward to, just as far as professionalism with coaching.
Okay, there you go. And I mean, like you said, it is football, but it's those little things that, that's the difference between, going home with the win or going home, to reassess. That's very true. So, I mean, that's good right off the bat, man. I'm glad to hear that. So I'm looking forward to it. So when you're sitting back, when you're sitting there, so actually, let me just back up a little bit, because there was a change. You guys were indoor, or the Marshals were indoor last year, and this year they're arena football, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about that. What's like the biggest difference between indoor football and arena football?
That's the detail part of it. Just as far as the motion, you don't have as many guys as motion. You're only allowed to have one guy in motion. And on the defensive side of the ball, only two linebackers can't blitz. They have two linebackers. One linebacker can blitz the whole time, and the other linebacker has to stay in the box for a certain amount of time before he can release or go help the other players. So other than that, that's the part of the detail that I'm talking about, just coaching, and so we can lower down the penalties or whatnot when we get into the game and game situations.
Okay, so those are some big differences, I'd say. You know, that's definitely, you know, not just a physical aspect, but a mental aspect of it, having the right players. So when you guys are going out and looking at players, what are some of the key qualities that you look for when you're recruiting new players?
Just some athleticism, aggressiveness, guys that are in shape, so we know that they can kind of play both ways. A lot of it's going to be coaching on us when they get in, because it is a different game. But far as like that structure, guys, we want to bring in guys that look good, that are in shape, that the big guys, our big guys. We want them to be able to move. They got to play offense and defense. So you got to think, you got an offensive guy playing defensive line too. You see what I mean? So we're looking for guys that are in shape and that want to play football at a high level and are aggressive.
Yeah, there you go. I think they gotta want to play football. I hope they.
Yeah.
Right. Get dogs out there.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And part of that, you know, we can't coach the dog, but we can put the dog into situations to be ready to go. You know what I mean? Because if he got to think long, he can't be a dog. He got to think too long. You see what I'm saying? But if he can think right now, we put him in situations to go. All he has to do is go. So that's what we're looking for, a bunch of dogs to come out and us to unleash these victories.
Okay.
I'm looking for victories.
There you go. And I mean, you guys are you're building a new team. You know, you got new staff. You actually, I mean, let's touch on the staff. You were saying, you know, you came up with Sean King. You know, you guys had an amazing run. You want to talk about that, you know, real quick?
Well, yeah, we just bringing some of that Quad City energy that we played. Me and him played at Quad City together. We went 19-0. We went undefeated. And he was the most valuable player of the league to me. He was the MVP with 50-something touchdowns. I mean, how you can stop that? And, you know, we used to call ourselves Batman and Robin. You know what I'm saying? He's Batman, I'm Robin. And we used to do the thing. And now we got Coach Edwards coming in as well. I feel like we got a superhero coaching staff. That's we all know the game. Even Coach Edward knows the passing routes, and he's our D-line and O-line and linebacker coach, but we all know everything. So that's what makes the coaching staff close-knit and what's going to make it fun for us to, you know.
I mean, speaking of fun, you know what I mean? So bringing these guys in, because these guys are coming from all over. You guys have your background. I imagine, you'll have, backgrounds with some of these guys as well. You were saying earlier, you guys are also looking to dive into the community as well too, or just not just on the field. So how are you going to foster a positive team culture and camaraderie?
Just being open, just being around, just being out in the community, signing autographs, doing little camps, doing little sponsorships like this, doing little radio shows, that sort of networking with the community, putting ourselves out in the community, making sure our guys are being stand up, going to the gym, and in passing, I already been there, so it's not a big place. So people are gonna know you. Be stand up, be respectful. Those are the things that we're promoting to change the culture, period.
Okay. I know they had done a couple things last season. And I mean, I don't know if this is out of my territory or how it goes or how it's working. But are you guys bringing back any players from last season?
I think a few are coming back. A few are coming back. Okay. But like I said, everybody's even. Everybody's even with this is a new game. Some of the players that's coming back from last year, it's all even. So once we get into camp and we see what's going on, Uh, who knows? We're looking for the best 29 men to get on this road and get to this championship, because that's what we're doing this for. We're looking for championship football. So, and it starts day one.
Yep, that's the mindset, man. So, what would you say is your most significant challenge as a coach approaching that you're gonna face in the Arena Football League?
Significant challenge. Just being back. Some of the rules, just making sure we're all tightened up. I really don't think it ain't too much out there. I don't want to try to like stroke the horn or nothing, but it ain't too much out there, because I feel like with this coaching staff that we have, we're so close knit as well. We got each other's back. So you know what I mean? When you got those coaches that we all know, it ain't too much out there. You know what I mean? Because there's a rhyme and reason to this game. A lot of people don't know this game. They know that indoor league, but they don't know this game. This like my baby right here.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? I played this for 13 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As well, coached it for 4 years, and then it left. So I mean, this my baby. I'm so excited to get back. So I just feel like, I mean, there's things, and I feel like those are going to come as I go along, and we'll figure that out as we go. You know how that is. Bend but don't break. That's one of our mottos. Bend but don't break. We'll figure it out.
There you go. You were saying earlier, you know, they're playing on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
So with that being said, how do you handle, you know, in-game adjustments?
In-game adjustments going to come from, you know, like we was talking backstage, you know, in this game, in arena, as an indoor, guys play. I don't know if guys play both ways. I don't think so. Maybe 1 or 2 guys play both ways, but in arena, mostly everybody has to play both ways. And that's the thing that we're saying with the recruiting wise and them being in shape. So that being said, is that we're looking for guys that's going to be intact. That's where the detail comes from. That's where the fatigue comes from when they go to thinking and doing all of that. That's how you have to practice. You got to practice at a high level to make sure these guys, you know what I mean, understand the game and the teaching, the quality of teaching that I think we're going to bring to the Marshals is going to be tremendous. I'm just looking for us to do big things. You know what I mean?
Me too, man. I feel it. Your energy. I've been watching Wes. I've been watching his videos coming out. Just the energy on that, man. It's electric for sure. And then, you know, going into, you know, not essentially new, but for sure new, going from indoor to arena football, you know, like you said, before you coach, you played for 13 years. Arena football isn't something that just popped up. You know, how do you know, I know you love arena football, but tell me a little bit about, you know, your passion and love for arena football.
So my passion and love, just the game, just the way the game is set up. The way you can have an opportunity to play both ways, that you can get a look if guys are trying to go further or trying to go on. You can exploit your talents a little bit more playing both ways. Some linemen that always wanted to play defensive line could exploit their talents over there. Some defensive linemen that wanted to play offense can exploit their talents over there. You have some DBs that say, hey, I can run routes. We can exploit that. You can get on the offensive side of the ball and run routes, because, you know, in all these other leagues, you got to play your position. That's where this is a different game, because you have to play both ways. You have to play special teams. Some guys don't ever get to play special teams. So you can get down on special teams. You can go down and make a tackle, you know, and that sort of thing. You can catch the ball. Oh, also, we have the nets. You can catch the ball off the net. You can do some kickoff return. So it's just a little bit different game. It's a faster pace. There's rarely any running. Indoor league, I think they ran the ball quite a bit, but in this game, it's all passing.
Okay.
So it's mostly high flying football. So, and that's what we bring to the table. That's because that's what we know. Okay. It's all passing for us. So,
so with that being said, where do you guys find your players at? Like for no, I know obviously all over, but
colleges, local. If there's some guys local, we have tryouts. We recruit from colleges. Guys, some guys that had second chance trying to get back to the NFL or that sort of thing. Or there's other leagues, Canadian leagues. There's guys that we get guys from all over. Guys from all over. They're like second chance guys that didn't get a look, or they had an opportunity in the NFL or something, got cut, got released, then they come to us, or that sort of thing. So we get guys from all over, colleges, everywhere.
Are you guys still recruiting? Are you still doing tryouts? Or
no, we're locked in right now. Okay. We're ready. We're all ready for camp. We're ready. We're ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go.
And
guys, we're ready to go. The end of March, we'll start somewhere at the end of March. Right now, it's heads up with Coach SK. It's like the end of March somewhere, but we'll probably have our final day here coming up here shortly. We'll know, but probably somewhere around the end of March we'll start.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so how long is camp?
Camp's maybe 2 to 3 weeks before our first game. Okay. 2 to 3 weeks before our first game. So it's like teaching fast. It's fast teaching and being in shape, making sure you guys see who's going to be here, who's not. That's when recruiting starts coming in again. We might have to bring guys in and out. Who knows? So that's just all on who comes in shape and who's ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And I know you've been shouting it throughout the whole episode, but what are your goals? What are your goals for the Marshals this season?
First, just high class. Once we get these guys knowing that this is high class organization, sky's the limit for us. Because I feel like a lot of the off field stuff, if you can connect with your guys and make sure all the stuff is good off the field, that gives you no worries at practice. That gives you no worries at doing what we need to do as far as building our team camaraderie to move forward, to keep winning games, and to get to Minnesota. I think that's where the championship is.
Is that where it's at?
Yeah.
Shoot, I want to go out there and watch you guys. Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
for sure.
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. Stand-up organization to get to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, man. So,
yeah.
As far as like, I know I'm probably going a little off, so Sam, you can stop me if I want. But like, as far as like the schedule, how many games are you guys playing in the season?
It's a 10-game season.
Okay.
And going through the playoffs, making it there, 13. So we're looking at a 14-week season.
14 weeks, and then you got guys playing both sides of the ball, at least 7 minutes.
On and off.
On and off.
Yes. And special teams and all. This is what we're saying. This is a whole new. This is arena football. We coming to Rapid City to show what arena football is.
Hey, that's gonna be fast paced, man. I'm looking forward.
Yes,
I'm here for it for sure, bro. Well,
remember you said earlier, Iron Man football?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Y'all heard him, so you know what I mean. Check them out. Check out the Marshall. You want to play, man? You think you athletic? Check them out for next season as well too, because this ain't just a one-shot thing, man. It's about the growth and then building it the right way. I'm loving to hear that. Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to put out there? Any statements? Or, you can talk trash about it.
I just want to put out to the community that we're coming with the stand-up organization. That's what we're looking to do, and be open to the community, be vulnerable. You know what I mean? Be vulnerable to the community, and let's have fun with it. We have a lot of fans, and it's high-flying football. We're gonna be hitting hard. Definitely gonna be hitting hard. Mm-hmm. We're gonna ours is gonna be played like hockey. Okay.
There we go. Hey, that's football. That's how football's supposed to be.
And that's it. Just looking forward to having a lot of fans out. I heard a lot about Rapid City. I heard the community's great. It's a lot of tourism and everybody coming in and out. So hopefully we can get everybody to come in and join Rapid City and the Marshals and see what we got going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, check them out. And we're going to have links on where you can buy tickets, where you can check the schedule. Basically, if you just want to check it out, it's www.marshallsfootball.com. You can find everything from there. But we'll also have links. You can reach out to us here at Shady Sports Network. We'll get you hooked up. On the arena football as a whole, this show will just be covering you guys, the Marshals, on Marshals Law. So this is my first time really getting into it. I'll be honest, I'm an NFL guy, so I'm excited for some fast-paced football, man. You haven't really seen that in the league in a while. So I'm anxious to learn and grow, man. I can't wait to have you back on. It's been a pleasure, bro. It's been so much fun, honestly. I didn't know how it was going to go, and it turned out amazing.
Pleasure. Nice meeting you all, man. I love it, man. I hope to do some more with you. I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.